Russia is struggling to replenish its military stocks amid the ongoing invasion of Ukraine. However, President Vladimir Putin has showcased an upgraded version of the Tu-160 Blackjack bomber, nicknamed the White Swan. This modernized Soviet-era supersonic strategic bomber is touted to have new engines, weapon systems, and advanced features like a glass cockpit. Despite the Kremlin's claims of enhanced capabilities, it remains uncertain if the latest Tu-160 iteration can match the advanced bombers being developed by the US and China amid rising global tensions. Russia is struggling to replenish stocks of main battle tanks, munitions, and infantry fighting vehicles amid its invasion of Ukraine. However, Russian President Vladimir Putin insists Moscow's defense industry is robust, despite setbacks. In fact, Russian officials recently debuted an enhanced variant of the Tu-160 Blackjack bomber. Putin flew in one of these new airframes, nicknamed the White Swan, earlier this year. Footage published by the Kremlin showed Putin positioned in the Blackjack's cockpit, in a calculated move to send a signal of strength ahead of elections and as the second anniversary of Moscow's full-scale invasion of Ukraine approaches. Like many of the military systems deployed by Russia today, the Tu-160 bomber first flew in the Soviet era. The supersonic strategic heavy bomber was conceptualized to meet the Soviet need for an advanced bomber that could reach speeds in excess of Mach 2.3. It was meant to counter the Americans' new B-1 bomber program. When the Tu-160 entered service with the Soviet Air Forces, it would become the last Soviet strategic bomber designed prior to the collapse of the USSR. The effort to revive Soviet-era Tu-160 bombers started in the early 2000s when the Russian Defense Ministry agreed to modernize 15 existing airframes. The reintroduced bombers could use new long-range Kh-555 conventional cruise missiles, but they were not upgraded with advanced avionics as initially planned. The aircraft's weapon bays feature launchers for the Kh-15P, which has solid fuel propulsion. This system can be fitted with either a nuclear warhead or a conventional 250-kilogram warhead. According to Air Force Technology, the CEO of the Rostec claims that the vast majority of the systems and equipment featured on the bomber will be more sophisticated than the initial Tu-160. According to TASS, Sergei Chemezov added that restarting the production of Tu-160 was quite a task for all of Rostec's affiliates. Design documentation was fully digitized within the tightest deadlines. The technique of vacuum welding of titanium parts was restored and the production of airframe units was resumed. Today we can say confidently that we have succeeded in all respects. Moscow's efforts to field an advanced new bomber coincide with America's next-generation B-21 Raider program and China's next-generation H-20 Xi'an bomber program. Tensions in the Pacific, Black Sea, and Persian Gulf are continuing to escalate, pushing these major powers into a race to introduce more sophisticated bombers. As a heavy strategic bomber with supersonic speeds and variable geometry wings, the Tu-160M is built to deliver both conventional and nuclear payloads with remarkable range and accuracy, hitting targets as far as 10,000 kilometers away. This extensive reach is crucial for Russia given its ongoing geopolitical tensions and military goals. What makes the Tu-160M particularly noteworthy is its modernization compared to earlier versions. The aircraft features advanced avionics, upgraded mission systems, and new engines, collectively enhancing its overall performance and operational capabilities. The updated NK-32-2 turbofan engines not only boost fuel efficiency but also extend the bomber's range, allowing it to undertake complex missions with less need for aerial refueling. As noted by UAC General Director Yuri Slyusar, working on this program required not only upgrading the production facilities but also creating a completely new digital environment. Experts emphasize that the Tu-160M's capabilities symbolize Russia's commitment to maintaining a strong deterrent force. According to analyst Tom Demerly, the Blackjack is a crucial component of Russia's nuclear triad, demonstrating the ability to deliver a significant response to any perceived threats. Moreover, while the upgraded Tu-160 can launch hypersonic missiles, their effectiveness is debated. Analysts question whether the aircraft can bypass advanced air defenses to deliver its payload without significant losses. One analysis points out, only a minority of these missiles will reach their target, hence nuclear strikes using cruise missiles face heavy losses en route to the target. We don't know exactly how elaborate this new defensive suite will actually be, but it is also the possibility the Tu-160M2 could one day also feature a so-called hard kill arrangement that uses a physical interceptor to knock down incoming missile. In June 2017, American defense contractor Northrop Grumman patented the design of just such a system for stealth and other aircraft. The new Swans could conceivably have a combination of various types of defensive gear based around a single sensor system, which would give the bombers layers of protection against a variety of threats. The Tu-160M2 will still perform the same strategic and conventional missions as the older Tu-160M, according to Russian officials. Without any new, advanced, low-observable features on the M2, long-range, air-launched, conventional Kh-101, and nuclear Kh-102 cruise missiles that crews can fire at a standoff distance to try and avoid enemy integrated air. Defenses will likely continue to be the primary weapon for the new bombers. Although the Tu-160M2 signifies a major upgrade for Russia's strategic bomber fleet, modern air defenses raise doubts about its effectiveness. Western experts are skeptical, suggesting that the bomber's upgrades might not meet Moscow's expectations, highlighting its potential challenges in a conflict scenario. The aircraft's operational flexibility allows it to engage in both nuclear deterrent missions and conventional warfare scenarios, making it a versatile asset in Russia's arsenal. Moreover, the strategic implications of the Tu-160M extend beyond mere military capabilities. Its development showcases Russia's technological prowess and asserts its role as a global power. These modernization efforts highlight Russia's intention to sustain its influence and address NATO's expanding presence, a point of contention in recent years. Even though Russia is making flashy upgrades to the Tu-160 Blackjack bomber, American experts remain doubtful about the aircraft's actual performance. The bomber's design, which boasts impressive speed and range, faces limitations. It mainly operates at subsonic speeds for most missions, only hitting high speeds momentarily. Defense analyst Andrei Gorbachevsky mentions, any strategic bomber flies the vast majority of the route at subsonic speed. Flight at maximum speed can only be used for a single separation from pursuing enemy fighters. Essentially, this means shorter high-speed bursts might make the bomber more vulnerable to advanced detection and interception by modern fighter jets and radars. Western analysts also question the touted combat capabilities of the upgraded Tu-160M2. Russian officials claim the bomber's combat prowess will be 2.5 times that of its predecessor. However, there are doubts. Enhancements in electronic warfare systems and avionics might not necessarily improve its survivability against sophisticated air defense networks. Gorbachevsky explains, the density of NATO radars and fighters is so high that the Tu-160 can penetrate only under the cover of a large number of its own fighters. This need for extensive support imposes significant operational limitations on the Tu-160M2, affecting its real-world effectiveness. If you enjoy content like this, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this video because I appreciate all your support.